Hello everyone, welcome back to our Gregtech Let's Play Episode 3 in Beyond Reality. And so, in between episodes, you'll see a little bit of progress in this side of my base. I've built it out so that I have a roof on it. I built a few more machines, and I've built those peaceful tables I kind of sewed off last time, and they've been getting a little bit of loot from us. I have also scouted out for veins and done some mining, and I have actually prepared for us to make our first machine that we need to transition into electrical machines, which will be the the bending machine. This will produce some power from our existing steam stuff. So before we make that, this is the armor. I've been kind of splitting it out into this chest and this chest. This currently isn't producing cobble because I used it for a water thing over, but I got a barrel with that. And just mine some more. I found the tin vein and found a redstone vein, and I produced this raw rubber dust. I think I'm to the point where I have enough sulfur process that I can sew how to use it. So many tools. I just have set everything out in those. Yeah, I made a fluid tank to hold the steam. I made 2 macerators, a steam extractor, which is how I got this dust, and a compressor. Process that in there. I also made another small coal boiler, some solar boiler, and transfer nodes. Yeah, so this is that bait. There's some goo up there from the This is what I built out so far. Let's go up to the roof. Oh, I misconfigured something. I fixed that, so now I can left click properly. So yeah, I made these scaffolds to build this thing out. And kind of continued that ridge all the way up to the top. We have windows. So yeah, that's pretty cool from a distance away. But yeah, I have these slope things on top and these ridges there. So that's the roof. Yeah, I used that looted dark steel to make some tools, but I've kind of been using up all these tools quite a bit, so I've had to constantly make new ones. Scaffolding that. For some reason these kept on spawning when I woke up, so. Okay, so let's get to work on our making of our tools. So in order to do so, I'm going to need to make some, get all the achievements. Need to make some nan chips. Scan the things. And that in there. And we need to make insulated tin cable. And we actually need to make copper wires for this one. Hold on. Probably need to put this through the alloy. Oh, no, it doesn't need to be insulated. All the achievements. Now miss that. And we need a 10 cable to in there. And 2 tin rope. Probably used the wrong type of fluid pipe. Yeah. And hammer. And ribbons. So we now have our first electrical machine. Haha. So now we need machines that will use electricity. First one I want to make vending machine. So yeah, I have to make. I'll make this off camera over the, and then I will return. And it will probably be a different day for me because I started for this recording really late. But yeah, so cut here. I will make that, and then I will return. I'll probably set it up somewhere over here. Okay, I've put everything together to make this basic bending machine, and now we have these two. So, let's see. The next machine I'm going to go for is the wire mill. This takes motors. So, even more stuff. But now that I can make plates from one ingot, that'll cheapen the cost to make this, and then that will cheapen our wires. So let's go set up this. Let's set that there. What's there? Now this is getting steam. So let's see, I probably need, yeah, I need to make one of these before I can even make it. Wait, so I'm gonna need to make another set of tips and cables. So let's cut here, I'll make that. Okay, so I made this integrated circuit. I've actually made some plates with it, but I'm gonna need more steel anyway. So make some plates with it. And both of these machines are disabled, so we enable them. And this will greatly increase our efficiency with making machines. So I've started work on this, but I still need to gather all the stuff for these parts. So it'll probably be another day for me to do all that. But I'll be back once that is done. And try to figure out what I want to do for the rest of this episode. Okay, so I've returned for the next part of this episode, and it's actually been a few days for me. I've kind of been sick, and I had to go on a trip. So I don't think I've accomplished much in this world since I was gone. I really can't remember. I just wanted to finish off this episode because I want to get it done. It's been like a week of trying to get enough for me to think it's enough content, and I think it's gonna be like end up being just like half the length that I've done for the first two, and I'm not sure if I'll continue with the format of cutting in the future. I kind of did it of cutting for episodes in the future because kind of did it for this one because I was getting machines that had these kind of recipes that I couldn't make easily, and going forward I might want to automate some of this. I'm definitely going to automate these, but so I did get the materials for this wire mill. I don't think I've scanned it. So I did get the materials for it. It was nothing really new. Just getting them all together. So this increases an ingot to make a single ingot of a metal to making 2 wires instead of 1. And I think that's true of all of them. That's fine wire. I think it gives you 2 for all of them with this. Except for it must you must be able to extrude it from dust for some. That's graphene. Yeah, there's all kinds of wires, but yeah, so that will let me make the chips I need to make any more machines. I think what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna make a battery and a battery buffer. Which low voltage battery buffer needs low voltage machine hull. So I'm probably gonna need more steel plates to finish this off. And we need 2 more to complete it. There we go. I just save all these whenever I don't use them because I'm not sure if it uses power, so that's I'm kind of forgetting some of the things I need. We're gonna need 10 wire. I guess this buffer filled up. So there we have 10 wire. Need 1 more steel plate and 2 raw iron. Okay. machine hull. What else do I need? I need that. I think I'm gonna need a chest. Let's take. We'll cut down a tree. So now we have wood. I really like the way this base is really open to me. I'm just gonna make 4 chests. And that's 10 wire. We have achievements. Okay. Can you make these? Oh, you can't make these. So now we're gonna need a battery to go with that. Probably gonna go with lithium if I can. It's gonna take me making a canning machine. For any battery, but not for the actual battery. Let's see what's involved in making a canning machine. Pump. This will take more electronic circuits and more tin cable and more of that. And this is where I decide to make the blast furnace. Because once we got that plate bending machine, it got like half as deep to make the bronze plated brick. But I think I have enough copper to do it. But, oh, I also don't have enough tin. I think. Let's see. Is there a better recipe for steel? Well, not with that. Let's see. 4 bronze plates and 4 furnaces. And making these, what are they called? These won't be completely useful because I can use them to make a playliner in the future. You need that bronze plated brick. So let's see, we're going to need 32 brick. I mined some up from a dungeon. And bronze. Let's just to make copper. So I'm probably going to do a cut here while this stuff smelts up. This is going to take a while. So let's cut here. Okay, so these are the last plates I need to finish up the blast furnace. Once we do that, we're going to be able to make steel without simply waiting instead of having to go through the trouble of making it into cauldron. was really helpful for getting it at much easier or rather cheaper cost. This should form a blast furnace. What do I have to do? Does this go up one? Luckily, I didn't actually use that. I think you put this up one level. So I think it takes 4 coal to make 1 steel ingot then. So oh, I guess I may still use the yeah, I may still use the what's it called, steel, what I call them, then to make that canning machine. Or I could make the I've done quite a bit of research in here to learn the alchemy stuff. So I could actually make this if I got a better wand. This wand's full. That would require me getting 2 pieces of great wood. So I think I have a waypoint at a silverwood tree that is right next to the greatwood tree. Yes. Let's take a bit from there. And I'm not sure if I have enough to actually craft one. Oh, yeah. It's a better one now. Probably end up draining it out to make yeah, this takes a really long time. I actually don't hold this area in order to make things like that run. Let's see. I would need more stone, or I wonder if marble. Yes, folks. These have aspects to do, but what I need is something with Ordo. I don't remember seeing anything besides for stone bricks. was easy to come across. These all have waste products. I guess I'll just keep using stone bricks. But yeah, so next scene I'm gonna make is the canning scene. And I'll probably actually craft this one and set it up because I've sewn the crafting of all these for. I've sewn rubber. I think I've sewn rubber seeds. I made this mold. It's just use it in the alloy smelter. So not really anything unique. But yeah, I need to make the steel for that. This is why I made this, but it'll take forever. But if I made a second one, it would take. I can tear a wall. This wall. It will take like 21 blocks instead of 31. Yeah. So, Farmcraft method is much quicker. These aren't that hard to make. Just need to make sure I get enough aspects. It's mostly that I need these. Now that I have plate bender, I can make it easy enough. Yeah, I think I might end up I'll probably end up making stuff, getting it together for this. I think people have all seen Farmcraft before, and how you make this. And if not, then they've at least just seen the recipes now. So that'll be that. And I don't know how long this episode is right now, but I think this is where I'm going to end it. And between them, I will get enough steel together using blast furnace and Farmcraft, and I'll make that canning scene and get ready to make a battery. Probably will need to make a larger battery. Maybe. Can you make? I don't think you can make them directly. I should have made the ×4, but. What is it? Yeah, I should have made it with ×2. I think it will be fine for now. So this will only hold one, but one will be fine for running our machines off of one basic steam turbine. But yeah, so I'll get all those things together, and I will return later, and hopefully have a more concise episode next time that doesn't end up taking me a week or two. Well, goodbye, and thank you everyone for watching.